Oh my god. Sometimes we just need to tune out the media. There is so much going on. You don't want to stare at each other. Yeah, with that being said, it can be about anything, but feel free to ask me about solo travel and traveling. Everyone's having withdrawals from travel, just like I am. Yay, so I just picked this up from 1919 Lanzhou Beef Noodle. Please support them if you're in the SoCal area. They have multiple locations. Look them up, but I haven't tried it yet. Let you guys know how I like it. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Jodie, and today we are doing a mukbang plus Q&A. I'll be sharing with you guys some of what's been going on with me, and also answer the questions that you guys gave me on Instagram mostly. I left it pretty open, so we're going to be discussing different things such as mindset, hobbies, funny stuff, food, a lot of food questions. They're very fitting for this video, definitely. And yeah, I'm going to tell you how I like this noodle dish also. Remember to subscribe, like this video, and turn on notifications for more. The last time I did that was in Sapporo, and if you guys want to check it out, I will link it here. Also, that was a 7-Eleven mukbang, and now I'm back in LA, and I just wanted to support some local businesses, especially the Asian businesses. The restaurant that I'm supporting today is called 1991 Lanzhou Noodle. It is a Chinese-owned restaurant chain in Southern California, so you can find this, I believe, in Pasadena and in the San Gabriel Valley, so go check it out. Noodles are handmade, they said, and they're handmade and hand cut, and I got the wide noodles. I'm going to show you guys. This is the beef noodle soup with wide cut handmade noodles, and I got medium spicy just for reference, but we'll see how I like it. I can eat pretty spicy, but not like crazy, like challenge level type. Starbucks, it's just a oatmeal latte, and here I have some random supplementary healthy food. It's supposed to be my breakfast, but I didn't eat it. Carrot, yeah. This is going to be the cool dish. It is a bean curd dish with some vegetables such as celery. I just want to start this video off by saying that I was truly inspired by Strictly Dumpling, Mike Chen on YouTube. He is the one that I constantly watch whenever I am eating, when I'm at home eating. He is just so inspirational and always so positive with such good energy. And it just makes me really happy. So I wanted to do my own take on this. Also answer some of you guys' questions. Alright, I don't know how mukbangers usually do this. Next some music and see how this works. Just so I'm not listening to nothing, you know. In the world of mukbang, ASMR is really big along with mukbang for the same kind of topic. And I really enjoy watching Garam, G-A-R-A-M ASMR. It seems like she's Korean, but she always translates everything into Chinese and English, so it's really nice. Some tissues. Just gonna, before I start, just broth is very rich and spicy, and I like it. Let's try this beef. Oh my god, yes. The beef on point. So many times I eat beef noodle soup, and the soup and noodles are great, but the beef would be kind of like eh. But the beef here, it is tender and enough fat. I love to go out and party and do stuff, and I haven't done that since I went to Japan. Since that Japan vlog of me in Shinjuku, that was the last time. Oh no. No. Mezzo. starting even when I was young and turning an adult, I always felt reluctant to open my darn mouth. Like I have so many interests and hobbies, but I don't share them, and this is something that I am overcoming, and I believe this is the right time. This is the time for it, because I recognize it as something that, you know, I could share to the world via YouTube especially. So, you know, we're all just trying to get by every day here, right? Like, we're trying to stay positive. We're trying to do the best we can in our work and in our aspirations and achieving our dreams. So whatever that dream or that ideal circumstance is for you, I respect that, and you guys respect me. So this is a community here that I really love. So the teacher wouldn't call, we must have each other. Where is my favorite place I visited? I have many favorite places for different reasons. Japan. I would say Japan overall as a country has been a place where I felt the most comfortable. I had the most fun in terms of enrichment and just like reasons to go back again. For sure that's gonna be Japan. Thanks for your question. The next question is, what is the longest plane ride I've been on? Well, the longest plane rides that you can take, in my knowledge, from LA is to go to Australia. Or Hong Kong, probably. Hong Kong, it takes like 14 hours. Thailand, because there's no straight flights. So when I went to Thailand, I took a turn at Shanghai both ways. So it was, including the layover, would be like 30 hours, but the flights, it would be something like 12 plus 3, so like at least 15 hours. So 15 hours on average, the longest for me. What was the best street food you've ever had? Taiwan, 大排鸡. I believe it's called Shilin Night Market, Taiwan. 大排鸡. It's like literally means like big chicken steak. What can I travel without? Thanks for your questions, by the way. This person asked some really nice questions. Hand sanitizer. Okay, I know what's going on in the world, but hand sanitizer always. What keeps me motivated in doing weekly videos at this time? I really appreciate your question. Have you guys noticed I'm just taking so long? Is accountability for myself. And during quarantine, you get more time to yourself, and you're able to think about life more, and that time and deep thinking has allowed me to really kind of get rid of what's on the surface and really dig deep into what I really love to do at this stage in my life. It's now or never, and that applies to anyone and everyone in this world. It is always now or never. You create your future in the now, and creating weekly videos has been so much fun and fulfilling for me, just to speak to the camera and speak to you guys, like sharing what's on my mind, my advice and my experiences, and hearing you guys' feedback. There's such a strong connection that I feel with my audience and my topic, that it comes naturally after a few times. Of course, in the beginning it was kind of like, you know, a new routine, a new habit, you know, but it really becomes like part of my life now, weekly videos. What are some other toppings I like with ramen? Because I recently posted an Instagram story with me eating Shin ramen and Japanese ramen. I like seaweed with ramen. If you're talking about ramen noodles wise, like here I'm eating like beef noodle soup. I like all that. I'm not picky with that. If I could be an animal, what would I be? That is such an interesting and creative question. Like, I've never thought about this before, so it's really like a challenge, like a nice challenge to think about. It's very philosophical. It's like as if you start your life all over again. If you believe in reincarnation, what kind of perspective would you have, you know, like as an animal versus an adult? I would say a fish, some kind of fish. Oh, a starfish. and then just attach to something underwater, and you know, it seems pretty peaceful. And, you know, be all suction cuppy. Oh my god. Yes, I have never thought about it. The next question is what country would I want to retire in? I don't know yet, but there are definitely some places that seem really peaceful and good for retiring, such as New Zealand or Canada. It would be really nice. And it would be kind of cool to like live in different countries throughout your lifetime, you know? Yeah. My favorite movie? Thank you for your question. Thelma and Louise is definitely one of them. I watched that so many times. I watched it when I was young too, and I don't know, just even though it's really intense and explicit with many themes, it was just very powerful to me. I really love is on the top of my list would be Memento. One of the most interesting, most fascinating concepts I've ever seen in a movie. I love movies that can make you think, and I feel like nowadays it's hard to find that. And yeah, if you guys have any suggestions of movies kind of like that, let me know. And also, an anime movie that I really love is Spirited Away, and also Laputa. Not Casanova. Valley of the Wind. Oh my god. Valley of the Wind. Yes, I think that's Laputa. Oh my god. Oh, correct me if I'm wrong. Or yeah. Valley of the Wind, my goodness, I cry every time, and the heroine is just she is so beautiful, so strong. I just love how Hayao Miyazaki just creates these really strong female figures in animation. It's such like a positive role model to have, you know, especially if you're a kid growing up, and all these themes that he explores, such as environmentalism, conservation, and human versus earth. It's very powerful, and you know, the power of good versus evil and the themes. I really love movies like that. Let's go see Gareth Emery next month. Oh yeah, I would love to see Gareth Emery for his drive-in show in Orange County. My god, goodness, he is like, Gareth Emery is crushing it. I really admire him as a DJ. Like, he's very involved in everything that he does. Yeah, I don't know my plans yet. We'll see. Honestly, don't really know right now. Do you have a pet? No. No pet. But I love cats. Love cats. What's your favorite cuisine, and what's your favorite dish from that cuisine? Long-time viewers know, or my friends know, or you guys know that I love hot pot and hot soup and mala tang and spicy stuff. So yeah, Chinese food. Chinese all the way. Thank you guys for all the questions. I love it. How do you stay positive when the world's being negative? I messaged you about this, so I hope it helped, and thank you so much for your question again. But I just want to share it for everybody else here on the channel also. How do you stay positive, you know, when things around you are negative? And this has been an ongoing learning process for me, especially during this time. I've had to do a lot of inner work, self-reflections. And you can do this in the form of any activity that you like, such as meditation. This is really good. Meditation, journaling, any hobbies that you like to do, anything that makes you feel good, focus on that. And you are the positive influence in this world and what's around you, and it starts with you. So start turning your attention into the things that you love to do, that you enjoy, people who inspire you. Talk to people who are genuinely positive in their own way and can, you know, gives you positive vibes, or take part in things that give you positive vibes. And there's many resources online and offline. What you wish, you seek, and what you seek, it will find you in turn, and it's a cycle of positivity. Sometimes we just need to tune out the media. There is so much going on. You don't need to be every post that comes out, okay? Every newsreel or headline that comes out, you don't need to look at that. It's there because of technology. It's there because you have your phone in your hand. Don't let yourself get into it if it's like a negative spiral for you. Personally, this is how I feel, and it's just really important to stay true to what you believe in and indulge in what you love doing at the moment, and take care of yourself really well during this time. Beef is great. The noodles, if you don't like too much noodles, I would suggest getting a thinner noodle option. But this is really good too. Very tasty. And this cold dish is refreshing now. If you guys are enjoying this video so far, don't forget to like and subscribe. Do you prefer travel from place to place every couple of days, or visit one place and stay there for weeks? Thank you so much for your question. As we already talked about, I'm going to share to the camera as well, to our audience here. In my experience, I prefer to stay in one place and kind of take my time versus hopping from place to place. I think I would like to become better at hopping from place to place, because it gives me more opportunity to take more different pictures in different places and blog more about different things. But to me, my pacing, I like to take my time, and I want to do the place justice. It's just a way of thinking. Who knows, my next trip I might go from place to place, but I would definitely anchor down somewhere. Just in my situation, I would anchor myself down in a general area and not hop around like country to country like that. That would be really tiring for me. I think 2 countries is a lot for me in one trip already. What is the first thing I do when I land in a new city? Gosh, that is such a great question. What do you guys do when you first land in a new city? That's so exciting, right? To think about. Get a pocket Wi-Fi. Yeah, realistically speaking, seriously, I cannot do anything without Wi-Fi. Like the first actual thing to do, like an interesting thing to do when I first arrived, is relax. I think ideally everyone wants to just arrive and go see everything, but in the heat of excitement. But I think every time I arrive, I am pooped, I am beat. I am not like a savvy traveler where it's like, oh my god, I'm on the go, I'm so I have so much energy, and no, I'm not like that. I need to go to the hotel, get settled, unpack. I need to unpack. That's I need to see everything, kind of crazy about that, and then see what I'm gonna do. I'm that kind of person. Yeah, and then the next day I'll go out and do stuff. Yeah, thanks for your question, Gigi. So that was the question, the Q&A part of this. I hope you guys enjoyed that. This is really fun. I think I will want to do this again. Let me know if you want to do this again, and what format do you want it to be? Do you want it to be ASMR? Do you want it to be Q&A? Do you want it to be just me chatting with you guys about something, nothing, anything? Let me know. DM me, email me. Yeah, recently, I think you guys saw my posts, in my stories and my posts. I've been really reminiscing on the nightlife part of traveling, and I've been just missing the times when I was in China, when I was first introduced into nightlife. The funny thing is, I started off my nightlife years, the beginning years, kind of late. I still love it, I don't think there's any age restriction that you should give yourself with that. And that was so awkward. Oh my gosh, when I was in Beijing, I would follow around my friends who are more like, they know like where to go. And if anyone, by any chance, anyone who's watching this and knows what I'm talking about, let me know. Like, I used to hang out when I was in Beijing. I worked for like 2 years in Beijing. I would hang out in Lanzhou Beef Noodle, which is like a very hipster kind of place. The Gulou area also. And there's this Lakers bar where I would go with my fellow Chinese friend and his friends. It was really fun. I played a lot of drinking games. Guys, I cannot drink, okay? I have my ups and downs with that, but mostly I cannot drink. But I was just kind of awkward because I would mostly just tag along with people. Like, I don't really know what's going on, you know. I don't know really how to drink. I just do it because it's like being part of the group, right? I really missed that, and I saw that in the Worker Stadium in Beijing. They're renovating the Worker Stadium in Sanlitun, the district. And Lantern, my first house music lounge, house nightclub, is closing and has closed. It's probably kind of bittersweet about that. Yeah, I never really share this with anyone or this period of my life with anyone, but it's a very special, although awkward time. Yeah, but I had a great time there, and to think that to this day that I love house and techno and electronic music so much, and I even became a promoter. Like, you know, I should share these things more. Like, a lot of times I travel to have fun. Like, I travel to do the things that I really want to do, including nightlife. I don't exclude that. But really, truly, what I'm all about. So yeah, Lantern has closed, and I'm really sad about that. I'm looking forward to seeing their new venue again when they find one. That was the same year, I believe, when I went to Intro Festival, Electronic Festival in Beijing, where I saw Gui Barato, my first house / techno music Brazilian DJ. I was boogieing. I had no idea what was going on, but I was boogieing, and you couldn't even have alcohol. Like, you couldn't even have anything in there. People just put in their backpacks. Yeah, it's all a good time. And now the industry is so huge. I just want to talk about it a little bit. If you love EDM music, electronic music, nightlife, and all that, house music, techno, let me know. I think it's a really strong and tight community out there in the world for it. And it's just really great because this is something that will continue to evolve. And it involves a community that's very supportive of each other, of independent artists, and, you know, positivity, embracing different sexual orientations, preferences, and differences of each other. So I love this community. Yeah, hope you guys have I'm just gonna finish eating this. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day wherever you are. Remember to take care of yourself, mentally and physically. Be safe, and we'll get through this together, and hopefully more travels soon. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video. Like, I be using these high-end mascaras, and this still happens.
I never felt tomorrow closing in this fast. Oh, I guess time's in a rush.